Hey mamas, papas, and everybody in the crew, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be talking about Vtech's Touch and Learn Activity Desk. My husband and I got this for our son Noah for Christmas this past year, and we wanted to be more intentional about the toys that we are buying him. We want to make sure that not only the toys that he's getting have an entertainment component, but also a learning component. And so we've been eyeing this toy for a very long time, and we are just so excited we were able to get this for him for Christmas. So I'm going to be going over all of the specs as I normally do in my product reviews, and I'll also be letting you know if this is something that you should get for your toddlers. Now keep in mind, my son is 2 years old, so if you have a toddler who's around 2, about to be 2, a little over 2, make sure to check this out because this video is going to be for you. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so like I normally do in all of my product reviews, I'm going to go over a few specs just so that you know top hand of what you're going to be getting when you get this product. This product comes in 2 colors. It's a regular color as well as a pink color. Obviously the pink is more feminine, so we got the regular color, which consists of like reds and yellows and blues. The pink comes in like a purple and pink tone. So that's just something to be mindful of. You can pick whatever color you want. We picked the regular color because we have a boy. The Touch and Learn Activity Desk Deluxe is an interactive desk that includes 5 activity pages to explore that are filled with engaging content to extend the fun for hours. You can also get expansion packs with this, but they're not included. I'll pop in a video so that you will see kind of like the 2 cards that they give you on top of the existing plate that is on the table that comes with it. It has LED lights. It illustrates letters, numbers in order. It has 21 different songs, features 100 plus vocabulary words, 20 interactive activities and songs, medleys. You do have to get batteries. It does not come with batteries, and of course it's intended for children who are 2 and up, which makes a lot more sense. After we got the product, we could see why it's really intended for children who are at least 2, and it just overall provides more ways to play with pretend, to make a call, so you could put a toy phone on there and listen to all the different tones. It plays music. It gives progress report on your child if you put it in that mode, and it's easy to clean. All you have to do is use a damp cloth. Now, why did we get this for our son? As I mentioned, our son my husband and I, our son just turned 2 this past January, and so we were very intentional about making sure we're buying toys that are going to teach him something. There are a lot of toys that are on the market for play, but we're really being intentional about toys that are going to allow him to learn. And a lot of that just has to do with just developing language and making sure that he is able to do that and do that very effectively. So we've been eyeing this table for a while, and I'm just happy we were able to get it. So let's jump right into the pros and cons of the product. I'm going to insert a video here so you can kind of see the toy in action. Some of the cons that I'll be talking about you'll see in the video, but I'm going to insert that here and then we'll go right through it. So check it out.
Hey there! Ready to play? Music mode. Activity mode. Y is for yawn. This activity card is not recognized. Touch and learn. This activity. This is the letter Q. Music jammer. Touch and learn. This activity card. Human body. Touch and learn. Me. J is for D. P. Fruits and colors. T. Numbers and counting. A says A and A says A. 1. Touch and learn. Let's learn the alphabet. Searching fun. Where is letter writing? Come on, let's learn to write. The alphabet song. How about an alphabet song? A, B. Ooh, let's help. Which letter comes right after B? Call a friend mode. Let's call some friends to see how they're doing today. Press the numbers that you hear. Press 9. 9. Hi there, this is Bella. I'm practicing my singing. La 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 la. Do you like to sing? Let's call another friend. Music mode.
All right, now that you've seen the video, let's go over the pros. What I love is that it automatically cuts off after like 2 or 3 cycles. So for example, let's say my son cuts it on. Sometimes when you cut on toys for kids, they just keep going and going and going, and they do not cut off unless you cut them off. And in this case, I will say, after like maybe 2 or 3 minutes of no one touching it, it will say, you know, bye-bye, play with you later, which I absolutely love, because sometimes we get caught up and we can't go and cut the toy off. And I don't know about your toddler, but Noah will cut on a bunch of different toys, let them play in the background, and then be in the kitchen eating a snack, and then don't cut it off, because then he'll go back to the toy, cut it back on, and then go back and finish his snack. I don't know if your toddler does that, but mine does. So it's really good that the toy automatically cuts off after a few minutes. I like that it's easy to clean, it's easy to assemble, and it doesn't have too many nooks and crannies where kids can like put stuff in it. Like Noah's constantly, like, he thinks it's an actual table, so he'll bring a snack over there. Like if he's eating applesauce or a piece of bread or whatever, he'll like put it on there while playing with it. So I love that it's really easy to clean and you don't have to worry about any of that. It's really easy to assemble. If he pulls the legs off the chairs, you could just easily put it back on. And overall, the sound quality is amazing. You can turn it up really loud or you could turn it down pretty low. and you don't have to worry about any of the craziness that comes with like toys being super loud. And overall, as far as the build, I find it's very sturdy, it's very quality, and it's just really easy to like move from one space to another. It's not heavy at all. I don't even think it's 8 pounds, so it's lighter than your toddler at this point. Those are the things that we love. Now to the cons. I will say that putting the different plates in is a challenge. So like when we first got they're like little, I call them plates because they're different activities that you can play. So you have to slide it into the little part of the desk, and if you don't line it up correctly, it will not read, and that's like Russian roulette. I don't know, it's never like a first time you put it in the plate works. It's always like you have to take it out, put it in, take it out, put it in, move it around, take it out, put it in, you know. And I don't like that because then it becomes, well, then Noah becomes disinterested. Then he'll walk away because it's like, this is taking too long, or he'll just completely pull it out and just use the tabletop that's like standard that comes with it when you first assemble it. I don't like the fact that it doesn't come with batteries and that you have to find batteries. I like it when they kind of provide everything you need for you, so that when you take it out, like on Christmas Day, for example, you want your child to be able to automatically use everything that you buy them. And so it's kind of annoying that you have to unscrew it, put the batteries in, and they don't supply the batteries for you, but I get it, you know. But that's just like a little nitpick thing. I also have an issue with how easy it is to disassemble the chairs. Like, even though they're easy to put together, they're very easy to take apart. And so when my son is like super excited, and we call it like a rampage, he'll take the chair and throw it, and all the legs will come off, or he'll take the legs apart and have it on his little table that we got him, and I'll link the product review to that here. It's hilarious, but it's also like, bruh, like, you can't keep taking the chair apart. Because we need you to sit in the chair and not like use it for building something else. So that's another thing about, just even though it's easy to assemble, it's also easy to disassemble. I don't like they don't give you anything to put the plates, like the additional 2 plates they give you. They don't give you anything to put those in, so we put them under the desk, but they're easy to take out, so I don't like that. I think that if they're gonna give you the additional plates, they should like have a little compartment underneath where you can slide them in so that they don't get bent up easily, or that they don't break, because if you mess with the top mechanism, then you're not going to be able to read the little plate or card, and that's annoying. So we always have to try and put it under the desk, but because the desk also lifts up really easily, he can just throw them anywhere. So I wish they did have something where we can insert it to keep it all together neatly. And I think the only other thing that I wish that it included was like something to cover it with, or something to keep the top of the table like from getting messed up and really sticky, even though it's really easy to clean, because he also uses it as a desk. Like, he'll, like I said, put his cup there or snacks there while he's also playing on the table. I just wish there was something to cover it to like kind of protect it from getting really scratched, because I can see it being scratched really easily, and then it will become, you know, unuseful at that point. Overall, would this be something that I would recommend that you buy for your child? Absolutely. I'm all for toys that are going to teach age appropriate things to your child, and it's a really good toy. It's a really good toy and a really good product. It's just those little things that, you know, sometimes when you're putting something together the first time, you're not mindful or cognizant of that. So that would be the only things that I would like change, but it's still really good. It cuts off when you need it to. It's been helping him with counting. It has the different numbers on there. It comes with 21 different songs. He can go over there and literally for like 10-15 minutes uninterrupted and play with the different games and activities that they have on there. So it's really good. They have several different plates on there. I'm going to show you really quickly what the plates are. All right, so this is the first plate. It has fruits and colors. So all the different plates have like different things that the kid can learn. Numbers and counting. I really like this one because it has visual cues as well as numeric cues, which depending on what type of learner you are, I'm a visual learner, so I believe Noah is similar, where you can tell him like 50,000 times what things to do, but unless he sees it, it doesn't really stick. And I'm that type of learner too, where you have to actually show me what to do versus telling me what to do. This one is Music Jammer, so it has different genres of music, has jazz, hip hop, rock, pop, R&B. I think that is so important, exposing just children to different types of everything. Like, you might prefer one type of genre, but you know, exposing your kids to all the different type of genres is super important for learning. They have the different type of instruments that you can use, and then this little part down here is like the keyboard. And then they have the human body. Now, my son does go to daycare, so they also teach him about the human body, but this plate helps to really reinforce it, like the head, nose, mouth, eyes. Those are the main body parts that I know in daycare that they're reinforcing for them. So having a plate that also has that is great. They have shoes, socks, mittens. Like, these are the type of words for your toddler that you really want to make sure that when they're building their vocabulary, they start to have in their vocabulary bank. By the time they go to like their 2-year-old appointment, they should have quite a few words in their bank by the time they're 2. So it's just really important to be mindful of, like, just certain verbal milestones that your child should be reaching. Now, I'm not saying they should be able to make like full sentences, because that's not the case, but they should be able to start identifying things like, you know, their eyes, their mouth, their nose, you know, socks, foot, knee. Those are the parts of the body that by 2, if you're like Noah, point to your eyes, that he should be able to know how to do. And this really reinforces that. So that's something to be mindful to if you're a parent and you're not sure of like what singular words they should know how to do. Forming sentences and stuff comes a little later in their toddlerhood, but that is just one thing to caveat. So yeah, I would definitely get this for your 2-year-old. I wouldn't get it for like an 18-month-old. They're gonna look at it like, what is this? But someone who's 2, they're very curious, and this really feeds that curiosity. So I would recommend getting the product for your 2-year-old at that time. For more information, make sure to click the link in the description box below of where you can find the toy and all the information related to all my other product reviews that I do on my channel. Make sure to visit my blog, accordingtoapril.com, where it's a motherhood and lifestyle blog that talks all about toddler development, infant, baby products, and more. Make sure to subscribe to my email list so that you're always in the know about any upcoming events and courses that I have. I'm working on a motherhood course that I will be talking more about in the coming weeks. So make sure to click the link in the description box to be on the wait list for more information about that. It's going to be super exciting for all you new mamas, papas, and everyone in the crew. Until next time, take care. Bye.